to the master builder. The new millennium, Hiram a Biff. Gotta watch what.
All right, fellas, competition time. Beat the pro. Let's go. Okay, everyone, we obviously need to be better in the open court with the ball. Let's set up in 63.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. Excited, thrilled to be here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm so lucky. Tonight, it'll be the Phoenix Suns going up against the Kings out in Sacramento. Looking at the Kings, they're just above 500 after their first 10 games, at 6-4 to be exact. They haven't set the world on fire, but there has been more good than bad, that's for sure. And guys, we'll get to see Freak play in this one. He was one of the bigger names in college, jumped to the NBA after 1 year. Shaq, you left early as well. How hard of a decision was it to leave school?
Well, it's never an easy decision. Each person has different reasons why they want to leave, financial responsibilities, just getting tired. In my case, the Hacker Shack was created. I was getting beat up too much, and I heard my main man, Dick Vitale, say if Shaq leaves, he'll be the #1 pick.
Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Hi, this is Kevin Harlan, joined by my partners Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. It's the Phoenix Suns and the Sacramento Kings. Clark, Darren Collison still injured. They're counting the days until he returns. And Freak subbed in for Monte Eunice. And the Suns here with a different look. Alex Lenz checked in for Chandler. Mirza Teletovic comes in for Henry Sims. Brandon Knight's checked in for Warren. And it's Brooks in for Eric Bledsoe. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Brooks is out there with Brandon Knight. Then there's Len. Then there's Mirza Teletovic. And it's Booker in at the 3.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
It's Knight with the drive. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
I really hope he doesn't try that move again. It worked the one time, but he's not the guy to be working the crossover.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And that 84% free throw percentage is a testament to all the hard work he's put in on the line.
Guys, I like that this is a part of his game that has really been consistent this year.
The Kings making a switch here. Caspi's checked in. Takes a big height bounce and goes in. Rondo's got his first points in this one.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
They set the pick. Here's Brooks. The shot no good. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. They went to Phoenix for their last meeting with the Suns and came out with a win.
And you know what? Exactly what had to be done in terms of winning on the road. Never allowed any momentum to build up against them. Kept the crowd out of the game. And for every punch they took, they had a counter.
I was very impressed, Greg, with the way they stood their ground, even when they were on their heels some, coming through those moments where they were backing up a bit. That's what it takes on the road. You've got to show that kind of fortitude and resilience.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact, straightforward call, simple.
Good on both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Caspi passes to Kufis. And Bellinelli kicks to Freak. Kings moving the ball around. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
That's his first personal foul.
The Kings have not yet made a free throw in the game. 0 of 2 so far.
Taking 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. The Kings making a switch here. Here's Bledsoe. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Bledsoe and Knight of the backcourt. Chandler out there with Henry Sims. And it's Warren in at the 3. Good D by Rondo. The Kings trail by 6. And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Bulls put forth a nice effort. He notched a few points and collected 6 huge rebounds to go with that. A bit of a surprise attack for him, as he is usually just regarded as a role player on his team.
All right, thanks, Doris. He's got a lot of positives to take away from that game.
He really does. It was one of his better performances, and that's saying something because we've seen this guy have a lot of good ones.
And you'd have to imagine that he'll be out to build on it, to go one better here tonight.
Here's Cousins. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And with the break here, let's look at the stats for Rondo. 13th in assists, and he's in the top 20 in steals, bringing that focus and intensity at both ends.
And, you know, he's really the consummate playmaker. He's got his head on a swivel. He looks for the open man. Completely unselfish as a hooper.
And they're having a lot of trouble at the line today, and unfortunately, it's the kind of day we've seen this team have a lot.
And so DeMarcus Cousins nails both of them. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Rondo against Bledsoe. High arcing shot, and they're able to recover. And the dunk by Chandler. And it's the Kings with the ball. 6-point game. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
And then in that game, guys, I mean, the beneficiary of what was some very lackluster defense being played against them.
Agreed, guys. It was really quite shocking and disappointing how many free runs to the hoop they got.
Knight dishes to Bledsoe. Game the assist. And now just a 2-point Suns lead for Phoenix. They've gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Bledsoe passes to Knight. There's a screen. He feeds it to Chandler. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Kicks it to Bellinelli. Here's Freak. Phoenix grabs the miss. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
Yeah, they were in a funk from the field in that game. Credit the defense, though, because even when they got open looks, no rhythm to knock them down.
Hey, guys. Hey, every team has a night like that on occasion. It happens. Hey, we call them gong games. You just want to hit the gong, forget about them, and move on.
Here's Bellinelli, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
Monty Eunice is checked in for DeMarcus Cousins. And he can't hit the second. Suns leading by 3. Bledsoe outside. Soft touch off the glass. Bledsoe's got 4 points this quarter.
Wow, what quickness. Kevin, he may be a small guy, but his speed makes it awfully tough to stay in front of him.
Stolen by Warren. Passes it to Bledsoe. Down low, Chandler throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's going to be on Freak.
And that's how you make a steal count.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And the first...
Well, Tyson...
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. Rudy Gay having a down. Freaks checked in for Sacramento. And a change for the Suns. Serafin's checked in. Freak in at the 4 spot. Bellinelli is out there with Rajon Rondo. Then there's Rudy Gay. And it's 6 to shoot. Rondo against Bledsoe. Misses off the right iron. Kings leading now by 8. Down low. Freak kicks to Gay. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Rondo dishes to Cousins. Here's Freak. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. Cousins has got 3 assists tonight.
The defense has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
And I'd be interested to know just how many of these attempts have come from inside of 5 feet.
Here's Seraphin. Drops it in from 14 feet away.
He has such a nice touch for a big man.
Yeah, and they've got to figure out a way to get a bigger body on him, because if they don't match up his size, then he's going to continue to work him over the rest of the game.
And there it is again. Nice make there from Freak. Freak's got the lead up to 10 now for the Kings. And you hear so often about work ethic of players, but Freak has put his money where his mouth is. He built a private gym at his house so he can put time in on the court, Clark, whenever he wants to.
Yeah, that's a good step. And Freak is well known to be a workout. Well, freak is probably the best way to say it. So that shouldn't come as any surprise.
Got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Rondo kicks to Cousins. And up the court come the Suns on the break. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Booker's got 16 points.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
To the inside, the 11-footer. It's rebounded by Seraphin.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Bledsoe with him. He's picked up by Rondo. And Bledsoe, here we go. No good off the pick.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, if they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire.
.102 left to play in the third. Here's Sims. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Count that one, and the Kings' lead has been cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Seraphin. Some changes for Sacramento. Kufis checked in for Cousins. They get a hand on it, and stolen by Knight. On the court for the Suns. Bledsoe and Knight of the backcourt. Mirza Teletovic out there with Henry Sims, and it's Chandler in at the center, filling out the middle. Outside Rondo. Pass to Freak. Back to Rondo. Third rebound on the night. Bledsoe with it. He's picked up by Rondo. Knight on the wing. Can't get it to go. Outside Knight. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Inside. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Here's Bellinelli. He's guarded by Knight. And Bellinelli kicks to Gay. Cousins with a screen for Gay. Freak passes to Rondo. Sims with the rebound. Sims has got 4 rebounds in this game. Bledsoe with it. He's picked up by Rondo. Knight dishes to Chandler. Yes, and Knight hit the assist that time. Knight's got 4 assists in the game.
He is setting this place on fire, fellas. His shooting has been off the charts.
Got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Gay outside.